My mom looked at me like an idiot when I told her that I was working at this one job for 7 months without getting paid. It wasn't until the very end of the 7 months when I applied pressure to my boss that he finally paid me. And I remember telling my mom that, and she looked at me like an idiot. I could already hear the thoughts going through her head, like, could never be me. I will never work for free. Like, you just let that man get off on you. Don't let people get off on you. Like, I could hear her right now trying to give me like a mom speech. And honestly, I remember when I told her that and she looked at me like I was stupid. I didn't care. I still don't care. And when I tell other people, they all have the inputs like, that could never be me. I would never do that. Guess what? I'm not asking for your opinion. I don't care what you think. And the reason is because I know how the 1% think. And that is why I do things that seem weird to other people. And I'm telling you right now, when you get a 1% mindset, you will start looking like a weirdo to other people because you're going to be doing things that they won't understand. They will not get it. Want to know why I worked for 7 months for free? Because up until that point, I was working at Walmart. I'm living with my mom. I am moving out by the end of June, so you're going to see a whole new background pretty soon. But living with my mom, she told me I moved back in so I could focus on me and then I could start a business. Like, that was the plan. My mom told me, well, if you move back, you got to work. And the only job I could get at the time was Walmart. And I hated it. But I had to work because I wanted to be here rent-free. I was looking for a way out of Walmart. And I live in a small town, so there's not really many outs. Until one day, I was walking in my neighborhood. And a lady came out her house and said, hey, do you need a job? I know this guy, and he can get you in the door. I took it. Because I hated being at Walmart. I took it. And, we talked about pay and everything, but he wasn't really following up on it. The only reason I didn't bother him was because I wasn't even concerned. Like, I had saved up enough money at Walmart that I could support myself. All I wanted was an opportunity to get out of Walmart so that I could start looking for something else without, like, the stress of, like, oh, God, I have to go to another day at Walmart and nobody's calling me back. Like, that will mess with your mental health. I didn't want that. And so I got this new job that freed up so much more of my time, gave me so much energy back, and although I wasn't getting paid consistently, I got so much more benefits than working at Walmart. As in, I had more freedom. I had more time. Like, there were some days I didn't have to go to work because there's nothing for us to do, so I could have the entire day for personal development, for recording videos, doing what I wanted. And the beautiful thing about that is, when I left that job, I could put on my resume the experience that I got. And I actually could talk with confidence when I got new types of job interviews. Just in the beginning, I was only applying for retail, fast food, because that's all I had. Now I had this new opportunity to apply to office jobs. And I got my office job. And then the rest of the way is history. Like, I'm just keep moving up. But I never would have gotten there if I hadn't spent those 7 months working for free. And here's the thing. That was normal back in the day. It was normal to work for free so that you could learn something and then you can make your profit later. You can make your money later. Most people would never consider that. Have you heard of the phrase, do the thing and you will get the power? That applies to everything. That's literally what I was doing. I was working for 7 months, doing the thing, and I got the power to move up to higher heights, to make more money, and to work in an environment that better suits me, doesn't destroy my mental health, and allows me to show up to this camera and talk and do what I actually love and support myself doing it. I did the thing to get the power. Most people want the power and then they'll do the thing. That's not how the 1% thinks. You can't just be like, okay, when I have this, then I'll do what needs to get done. No, you have to do what needs to get done to get what you want, no matter what it makes, no matter what. No matter if you're not getting paid, no matter if it's hard, no matter if people are looking at you like you're stupid, no matter if you're discouraged, you have to continue doing the thing so you can get the power. That is how the 1% thinks. They think unconventional compared to the masses because the masses are average. But if you want to be successful in life, then you can't do what others are doing. Because to get what others don't have, You've got to do what they won't do. To get what others don't have, you've got to do what others won't do. What others will look at you like you're stupid. Others will talk behind your back like, what is this person doing? That's crap. Like, what? They need to slow down. Like, they're joking on you. They're making fun of you. Who cares? They're average. And the point of this video is really to make you aware of that. That you have a mindset that most people don't have. Which means you're going to be going down the path most people will never ever step foot on. And so they're going to look at you and think, you are crazy for doing that. But do not let what other people think influence what you do. Because it's you that will have the power. The job I'm at right now, my last day is Thursday. I've only been there for a year. I came in not knowing anything. But you know what? I said, I'm going to do the thing and get the power. I'm going to apply myself 100% at this job. Most people, when they get a job, they will cruise. They will coast. I went in, it was 9 to 5. Those are the working hours. I went in at 5 a.m. Like the first month, I was going in at 5 a.m. and leaving at 7 p.m. Why? Because I want to know that company like the back of my hand. People would look at me crazy. I mean, my mom was so angry at me because I wasn't getting paid overtime. Everybody was looking at me like I was stupid. I was doing that because I wanted to become the best in the company. And I did. I literally became so good within a year that my boss was willing to pay me the highest amount of any office manager. And he told me, do not tell anybody this because nobody's getting paid this much. And I still declined because I had other offers. Because when you come in with that 1% mindset and you do what others are not willing to do, you will get what others will not get. And I believe in you. If nobody's told you that, if you haven't heard it in a while, I believe that you can succeed. You already have the 1% mindset. You just need to continue developing it, keep sharpening it. Because we live in the world of average people. And I'm not like talking down on them. I'm just saying I'm average in certain aspects. But we all live in the world of average people. And if that's all we're exposed to, they're going to put the average mindset inside of us. And then we're going to be the people not doing what it takes to succeed because we want the reward before we do the work. No. Continue listening to people like me. If I'm empowering you and making you think differently, continue listening to me. Find other people who can do the same thing. Listen to podcasts exposing you to the 1% mindset. Because I'm telling you, your life all comes down to how you think. And if you think like the 1%, you will get what the 1% have. If you think like the 99%, you will get what the 99% have. And what do they have? Nothing much. Now, if you're ready to take your life to the next step, but you don't know what the next step is, don't worry. I've got a starter kit in my description to help you get your life together, get you some momentum, get you start working on your goals, and keep you consistent. You don't need it. If you don't want it, don't worry about it. But I just want you to know that it's in my description for you to get it. But at the end of the day, you've got this. Keep building your 1% mindset. Don't worry about what other people think because you're not like them. They're not going to understand, and that's okay. Because you're going to be at the top, and they're going to be at the bottom, looking up at you, wondering what the heck happened. I'll see you for the next video.